we're doing another video. We got the cat eye nails that look at you when I move my fingers and stuff. We got a new sound output, everything, new microphone. And I'm not an expert, so I'm still working on making it sound like better. But it's gonna sound better in the future, hopefully. I think I got things pretty adjusted for now. At least it works, you know. Um, yeah, so like we're 6 weeks out from surgery. We're gonna stop wrapping our nose pretty soon. We have a follow up with the surgeon. We're probably gonna have a 3 week or 3 month follow up with the surgeon. So this is gonna be the 6 weeks. Um, and I think everything's like pretty good as far as like healing. I think I had a pretty good healing situation kind of thing. So like looking back at photos, right? 6 weeks is all the surgery's been so far. A little over 6 weeks. When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, okay, well, now let me try to like imagine how I looked before, and I can't. Is that crazy? Is it because it's kind of crazy? It's a little bit crazy to me. But then I took so many before and after photos that like I have these before photos on my phone, and to kind of put them side by side, I don't have like the perfect angles on everything, but like before my nose kind of just like I felt like it started right about here. I always thought it started like higher up, but like looking at the pictures, it's just like okay, it kind of starts here, kind of hunched over, kind of more hunchied, and I know I had my nose broken, and while I had like this nice fullness at the base kind of thing and like a frontal profile, the side profiles really weren't it. As well, the side profiles of like my forebrow area is just like was not it. um, so I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this. The nose, I got emotional recently. I'm not gonna lie. I was like really kind of emotional. I was like, it's not what I wanted, but it's like it still suits my face. What I got suits my face, but in my head, I kind of had to envision more of a slopey slope, more of a cartoony slopey, and we kind of got more of a triangle. It feels like so. When swelling goes down, it potentially could reveal more of a slopey slope, but at certain angles, I kind of have a slope. I kind of have a slope here, and like kind of have a slopey, and so my concern with like how it's gonna like cook from here essentially is that like the tip typically holds the most swelling for like 9 to 12 months kind of thing. I'm gonna stop wrapping my nose all day pretty soon, and I only have to wrap it at night for the next 6 weeks. So this is kind of like the last video that I'm going to be putting together of my nose wrapped. I did some Omegle videos. Again, the sound quality on this microphone, it's iffy. I'm still working out like the if, ands, and buts about it, right? Um, but yeah, so as far as like how the nose is going to fully shape, I definitely see more swelling on these sides, and the bridge area is going to probably get thinner, which I feel like might give off like a good look. But like I was trying to just like pinch really gently in here to feel like, is this swelling? Is this cartilage? Like, and I just don't want to do too much because like I already know to not, you know, mess with the nose. You don't mess with the nose. So like I've been very like delicate and gentle about everything. As far as numbness goes, when I first got the surgery, since the incision's ear to ear, it felt like that I had like a helmet on. It still does. It still does. A little bit lesser than, but it still very much does. And of course, I'd bump the mic. Um, it's still numb. Like, okay, so like this area on the right side is crazy numb. Down though about here. In this area, I don't know why it's even. Well, yeah, it's still like numb over here even. But like once you get to the cheekbones, it's like okay, there's like no residual numbness. But like it's really crazy over here. It's not that numb over here. And so I had a lot of work done on this side, more than this side kind of thing. So this almost feels normal to me. That almost feels like normal. Yeah. It doesn't feel like nearly as numb, which is crazy because it did feel really numb. But once you get to about here, that whole area is just numb. It's yeah. So it's kind of like, giving you a visual interpretation of where I'm at 6 weeks kind of thing. It's like, yeah, okay, like it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to live it for 6 weeks straight and be like, oh, shampooing, showering, like rinsing your, you know, trying to use like an exfoliating glove or something on your face, and it's just like trying to be super careful. You don't want to damage anything. Early on, I wouldn't really scrub. Now I'm like scrubbing gently kind of thing. I have to go over like everything with the surgeon kind of thing. As far as like freaking what to do next, I got my nails done for sanity reasons because World War III's starting. How's everyone's World War III, by the way? Um, and I just needed to have like some like mental health day. I was like, and I'm still dealing with so much with the back and the neck, and I have to make impossible decisions with like medication with that because we have an isolated autoimmune conditions. So it's like there's that going on. I mean, I don't have much else happening, so it's like I'm still doing like Omegle and trying to put together what I can with the videos. I'm hoping that the sound quality is good enough in these videos. I feel like my mic's quiet, but if I raise the volume, then it starts popping. So I'm kind of in like a weird crossroads with it because it's like I could make the volume louder, but then I start hitting like way up in the red on my recording. So it's like I don't know exactly what to do to troubleshoot this. And I know if I had a better microphone, I want to say, because this is kind of an off-brand Nokia kind of SM7B, not a name brand thing, then maybe that would have made the difference. I know I'm not going to get like the quality that I want to get exactly from it, but I'm trying to come as close as I can, I guess. Um, yeah, and it's just frustrating to like read the news nonstop as a trans person and just like these bathroom bills and like of course I didn't mention like the Kansas thing or anything. I'd love to talk about that in like full detail, but at the same time I really, really don't for like my own mental health. If they can invalidate trans people's licenses, they can validate your licenses, your birth certificates. It's not that hard. It like this is something I didn't think they could even do, but apparently they can retroactively nullify the validity of your documents, which is insane. So, crazy times, right? It's scary times, but like at the same time, I'm going to continue to make my um Omegle videos and my YouTube videos, and I'll probably be stopping the day I'm drug out of my house because like that's kind of where like the framework of like what everything like what they're trying to go off of it feels like because like there's now the official silencing online propaganda whatever dispute whatever it's just like okay so it's just like anti-trans something if you don't because obviously gender ideology and all this whatever it's just it's really it's exhausting. It's exhausting to be me. It's exhausting to be trans in America. We deserve so much better. And I want to like leave you with a quick thought because I don't want to keep making this video for freaking ever. I just want to do a quick little update today. What are you, cop all of a sudden? You got to leave me alone sometimes. Um is that, if I just wonder, even if you are kind of anti-trans or whatever, do you think that like it's better for trans people to exist or people that are constantly negative that have to push their beliefs and ideologies based off of if you deserve to exist or not? Which one would you rather like coexist with? Because I feel like once all the trans people are gone, these people are going to have a lot more to complain about and trans people aren't going to be it. So I don't know. I'm not a witch doctor. I wouldn't know.